Sup traders, gonna give you guys a little update on my thoughts on the state of the prop firm industry and how it's gone with my personal account. So I started trading personal because I became concerned that I went through all this, jumped through all these hoops to get $800,000 in funding from a particular prop firm, made it to payout. I've got an $8,000 payout pending, which pays for a couple months of my life, and not sure that they'll actually pay me because it's been a month and they still haven't given me one of my funded accounts with no explanation. Every other prop firm, it's only been a couple of days. Even with True Forex Funds, which is down, and then Funded Engineers down, which is one that I traded with. So I'm like, yo, the prop space crumbling. What's going on? I cannot sign up with FTMO anymore because they're not servicing Americans. Um, and it's like, yeah, I gotta trade personal. I cannot trust these prop firms. So I made a video about that. How I'm going to manage my risk. I'm going to trade a 100K account. I'm going to risk a certain percentage, and then, well, I had a risk cutoff, and I hit my risk cutoff, so I'm done trading. So I drew down. I lost like a little. Yeah, I lost more than 10,000. 10,000 is my risk cutoff. Hit my risk cutoff. Went straight to risk cutoff. Like almost everything was a loss. I didn't trade well. And a part of it was setups didn't work, but part of it as well is I noticed, and this is why I went to trading prop. I was trading prop only from May of last year till February, so many months. I found for the most part prop to be pretty, for whatever reason, it's not very stressful for me, just knowing that I cannot lose a lot of money really fast. Like I can blow a prop account. I'm just down $1,000, whatever. I can get another account and I can lose a trade and I can bring the account back. I can lose all my funding. I can get the funding back. But something about losing real money, I went back. My prop firm's trading, which I ostensibly I have $800,000 in funding, 800K in funding, and none of it's in drawdown. In theory, um, have been able to do that, and how have I been able to do that? Well, set it and forget it, trade an hour a day, trade off the daily charts. That gives me time to study and to get in a good physiological peak state. But for whatever reason, when I'm trading live, I'm reverting towards first I'm looking at the chart, staying on the computer longer, then I'm looking at the chart on my phone. Now I'm looking at the chart on my phone while I'm driving. Now I have the apps on my phone and I'm trading while cruising, pull over and like put in it, and then suddenly it's like I'm just doing the fear emotion, no system. Like, okay, let me extricate myself from this and go back to trading prop, where for whatever reason I don't feel that level of stress and I'm able to trade. Um, so no more personal. Now, state of the prop industry kind of sucks to put my faith in it right now. All these might shut down. My understanding is True Forex funds might not be gone forever. Funded Engineer may be back online in a week. They're not necessarily getting shut down by the authorities. They're getting kicked off MT5 and shut down by, or like having partnerships terminated. Therefore, they cannot. They got to develop alternative infrastructure, and from what I'm sounding, there's going to be a wave of that where the prop space is going to change. But I don't I don't think it's going to end. Some of them are scams, or at least scammy. A lot of them do pay out. You can look at Jade Cap and some of the other guys, and they do get payouts. They do really get payouts. We'll see if Bespoke gives me my 8K. I really hope so, but if not, I'll survive. So my plan now is to just trade prop, set aside a year to survive, um, and then have plenty of money. So my strategy for prop firms. Well, first off, I'm also, since prop firms, it's kind of easy for me to do. I'm going to think about. I hate it, but I need to think about like second income, second revenue stream. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Um, I want to ideally start a business and that takes an hour a day. I'm not sure what that would actually look like, or if that's feasible or viable. Trading is still plan A. So for prop, my plan is I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to do it a bit different, actually. I wish I could give the guy's name because I really liked his strategy, but there's a couple. Um, yeah, I've seen some ideas that I really like. So the first is the way to treat the challenges is to just shotgun approach them, take a bunch of them. Um, you can trade them more or less the same. You can trade them different trades, different signals, probably different signals. Trade them with high risk, 3% risk, 2% risk, 3% risk. Be prepared to lose some. Just try to pass some. Try to get some passes, and try to get as much funding as possible. Try to get 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million with as many firms. By being, obviously, this is going to be an expensive process, but by being with as many firms as possible, it means that I'm not going to be reliant on any one firm. Then, once I have the different funded accounts, and this is already what I've been doing now with my live funded account, because in the past I had 800K in funding, and I got $30,000 in payouts, but I slowly lost those accounts because I traded them all the same and went to drawdown, and I lost them all. But I mean, you trade 10 to 20% risk, you're going to lose some accounts, right? So what I'm going to do is I have the shotgun approach to challenges, but once I have the funded account, trade them one at a time. Um, try to get it up about a 2% take profit target, and then stop trading that, take the payout, and move on to the next account. So an example would be, say I have two 400K accounts and two 200K accounts. The ideal scenario, this wouldn't always happen, but I would trade the first account, maybe lose a trade, win a trade, win a trade, TP at 2%, which would be 8K, which is what I did with Bespoke. Set it aside, trade the next account, trade it to try to make 2%, and then say it goes into a drawdown and I'm not able to get out and I blow it. Well, I only lost one account and I still got the payout in the other account, and then I can move on to the 200K account, maybe take a couple trades in that, make 4K, take that payout, and then reinvest, say, half of it into challenges. So that's what my approach is going to be to trading prop firms. It's just, yeah, it's way less stress. It's way less stressful. It's way less stressful. For whatever reason, it's way less stressful. I'm able to follow the rules. I'm able to not check all the time. I'm able to just set it and forget it. When I trade live, I don't have a great track record of, like, I just want to look. It starts with staying on the computer a little longer, and then all of a sudden I'm looking on my phone, and then I'm trading on my phone, and then I'm trading random trades off system and just punting money, and my sizing is too big. So I don't know. I guess it's not for me. But yeah, I know I can trade prop. At one point I passed 15 challenges in a row, which is crazy. And it was sort of a shotgun approach. Lost a bunch. I passed like 10 in a row at another time. Um, but yeah, my mistake back last summer when I had 800K funding was trading them all the same. And yeah, I made 30K, but I eventually lost them all if I had just made 4K a month, 4K a month, 4K a month. I'm good. So that's my plan now. Is I'm not trying to get rich or make $1 million monthly income. I want monthly income. So how do I get monthly income? What's the consistent? I mean, what I like about this prop strategy is because of the shotgun approach, you get funded pretty quickly, even though it's going to be costly, and because of the um, um, but because of trading the funded accounts one at a time and stopping at 2% payout, you're unlikely to blow all your accounts and very likely to make money every month. So, what's not to like about that? Yeah, so that's my game plan, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow, I'm gonna close out whatever remaining trades I have and start transferring money back. And then, yeah, next week, probably sign up for a couple new phase ones. Hopefully, bespoke pays, and I can go for another payout on phase two. We'll see. Um, yeah, much love. Let me know what you think. Peace.